Hello everybody and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you the 3 best ways to make the juiciest and most tender chicken possible. So to start off, the 3 cooking methods that we were planning on showing you today are roasted, braised, and sauteed. We already have our oven set to 375. So all I have in the pan is I have a couple of garlic cloves, I have 1 minced shallot, and I have probably about a half cup to a full cup of chicken stock. You can use water, you can use beef stock, you can use anything else. Once you get your water or your seasoning heated up, or your liquid in general, what you're going to want to do is you're basically just going to take your chicken, put it in, cover it, throw it right into the oven. Since we already have our braised chicken already inside the oven getting ready to cook, we're going to go ahead and start with our second method today. Our second method is going to be the roasted method, which is by far the easiest method, but can definitely be tricky when it comes down to the length of time you have the chicken inside the oven. So to start off with, we have our pan, we have our chicken. So for our final and third cooking method today, what we're going to show you is saute. So saute could be very tricky when it comes down to the actual cooking method, because the whole aspect of sauteing is basically standing here next to the fire, whether you have a gas oven or a electric oven. Depending on whether you put it on high heat at first just to get that nice beautiful crust on top, or you do it low and slow. Either way, you still need to stand here and watch it, because it could burn easily or possibly scorch, or all the oil, fat, or liquid could evaporate and you could end up burning your chicken in general. So as you can tell, I haven't added it in yet, only because I'm waiting for that perfect sear. So we're going to turn our heat to about maybe medium to high heat, anywhere from probably 4 to 6, and keep it on there for a good solid maybe a couple minutes, just get a nice crisp on the bottom. And then once we get that nice beautiful sear or crisp on the bottom, we're going to immediately flip it. And be careful when you're doing sauteing, by the way, because depending on whether you're doing oil or anything fat related, it's definitely going to continuously pop in your face. So just be aware of that. Try to keep your distance, but still stay close as well. So now that we got that perfect sear on the bottom, as you can see, I'm going to flip it over. So to add a little bit more flavor to our chicken, to our sauteed chicken at least, what I love to do is when it gets close to being done, feel free, if you want to, throw in a little bit of herbs, whole herbs, definitely fresh when it comes to fresh over dried. But I definitely like to add some whole garlic cloves. All I do is smash them just a little bit, not too much. You definitely don't want them to be in pieces. You still want them to be whole. But once you get them officially in the pan, let them saute, let them pick up some of that oil and flavor. Apologies for the light. The kitchen light above us in our apartment, unfortunately, doesn't have the best lighting. So I apologize for me looking pretty dark right now, but obviously, I'm very white. But just to show you the final, we have our roasted, our sauteed, and we have our braised. So just to show you real quick, so you have the beautifully roasted chicken, perfectly cooked, perfectly seasoned, and very moist. And then what we have is we have our sauteed. As I told you all, it got that beautiful crisp on it, gave it a nice, beautiful texture on the outside, and then on the inside, perfectly moist. Just so juicy, ready to be eaten. And then finally, we have our braised. Perfectly braised on the outside, perfectly braised on the inside too. Definitely not my most favorite out of the 3, but does bring a beautifully moist chicken to the table. So now you have your perfectly seasoned and moist chicken that you can use for any application. Thank you. I appreciate everybody watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your notifications for future videos. Thank you. I hope to see you all very soon.